Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. I just picked up my new recliner. Kind of an office chair slash recliner. Took it up to our new apartment. I'm on my way over to check on a guy. Been asking me to come help him do a cylinder head on his S40. He's been contacting me for 2 months. He ain't started yet. He could have had it done by now. It's a 2-day job. But he said he's disabled, not able to do it himself. So he's wanting me to come help him. I guess he couldn't find anybody else. So I'm going to go talk to him. I can give him a couple of hours today, and then I won't be able to give him no more time until I'm done moving. I got to get this move done. So I'm going to talk to him, see if he wants me to start. If he wants me to start, I'll start, and then we'll put it on hold until I get done moving. I think I got another 4 or 5 days of moving left, at least that long, and then a day of cleaning. So let me grab a few tools out of Panther. Head over there and talk to him. What year is this S40?
2008. No, it's
2008. Oh, C30. Nice. Yeah, this is C30. I thought it was an S40.
No, it looks like an S40.
Somebody hit a parking spot.
Right.
It stopped the AC compressor.
And then it came down.
Caused it to jump time. Sad day in the neighborhood. So the plan is to replace the cylinder head. We're going to take a look at what we got and get moving. Got a cylinder head here from Clearwater. Yep. We're going to take it out, look it over real quick, make sure we keep the lifters in order, and plan on getting this thing installed.
You can't say they messed up.
You talking about a freeze plug? What are you talking about?
They got something in here
Head
that melts at 220. If you overheat,
no, 220 is a run operating. Step 1, we're going to drain the coolant. So we're getting something to put the coolant in. I think this car is full of coolant. Yep. So we're going to drain the coolant and see what's next. Get the coolant out. You got to take the belly pan off. Then you got to reach up there and unscrew that red knob so the coolant can drain through this lower frame guard into a pan. So go ahead and drain the coolant. So we're going to take this charge pipe off. First thing you want to do is take this line loose here. It's got a clip in it. Pop that out. Unhook that. Actually, you push it in. Squeeze it and unplug that. Take the tin off back there, then take the 2 clamps loose. Next, we're going to take this piping loose here because we don't want to break it. We're going to squeeze this, pull this off, squeeze it, take it off down here on this valve here. It's got some kind of clip on the bottom of it. I think you push up and undo that. Then push that red thing in, slide that out of there, and then pull this thing off of this intake tube. I use this screwdriver to push up on the bottom of that clip to get that loose. So I'm going to push this in, pull that out, and push down on that blue clip. Unplug the mass airflow sensor. I'm going to take this air chamber thing out, then get the intake manifold off. Got a 10 millimeter here, 10 millimeter there. Alright, we're taking the air box out, the air filter thing out. I don't see anything holding this air box chamber in, so I'm going to try to pry on it a little bit at that tab, because sometimes those tabs are just holding them in too tight. So let me try to get that air plenium out. Pull this T30 out here, see if that will help this air box assembly come out. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the battery so that it's not powering anything I need to disconnect. I'm going to open this up and I'm going to unplug this computer connections so that I can get that air box out. Somebody busted the latch on this so it didn't unhook the wire harness, so I had to pull them up with pliers so that I can get that disconnected. Now this air box should slide out of here. Probably the hardest part of the job. Pulling these pins out of their holders, getting everything off the bottom of this, and maneuvering it out the driver's side. Alright, I'm going to take the spark plug cover off, and I'm going to put a rag in there so I don't drop nothing down into the turbo, and then work on getting this intake manifold and fuel rail off. Next, I'm removing the plenum. They have 7 bolts that go in from the bottom, 8mm. The one right there, I actually had to use a joint on my tool to get that out. Then that plenum comes up and loose. I'm going to take that hose loose there. I'm going to see what else is connected to it and probably unplug the ETM if that's connected to it.
I'm right there, and then
I just
get off on course.
pulled this vacuum line off of that plenum, lift the plenum up and set it down there. It should be fine there. I'm going to stuff a rag in there and then work on getting this intake manifold off. I'm going to try to leave the fuel rail on it, but I am going to have to disconnect that there. So I got that T15. I'm going to unplug that fuel line, unscrew that, lift that up and out, pull the fuel line off, and then maybe be able to leave the rest of this stuff on this intake manifold and reach the 10mm bolts that bolt that on. We'll see. After you take that screw out the top, you reach your finger under there and push on that latch just a little bit. Get that latch undone and pull that up. So you got to get that latch undone a little bit and lift that up out of there. Then you get that fuel line off that rail. I am going to have to take the fuel rail off. So you got 8mm there. Couple more 8mm. Get the fuel rail off. That's the only way you can get it, the line out of the way, to get the manifold from out of the line. Rail's got to come. Only had 2 screws holding that fuel rail on, and then I bumped it off with my breaker bar. So, and those are the injector tips there. Laid it over there out of the way. Now I'm going to unhook this and try to get this manifold off, but I also got that hose right there that has to come loose because it's on the manifold right there. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.